What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing some testing on my twin turbo Mustang. Most of you have seen this car at least 5 or 6 videos ago where the trans went down. Well, the trans isn't actually completely fixed yet. The trans is still sitting in it, and there was one day where we decided to take it out. We're going to break the transmission, take it out, because my goal is to put a glide in it. So we took it out, we started turning the boost up, and what do you know, somehow it started working. Parts of it, first, second, and third, it's not really slipping, it's holding the power. And yesterday we went and turned it up to 28 pounds of boost, and it's been taking it. So we're going to be out here testing out today for sure, because we've actually got a race this weekend on Sunday coming up against a C6 Z06, and I think it's a Turbo Evo. So it's a pretty big race. I think 1,000 per race on that one. It'll be an 8-mile dig, obviously on the street because the tracks aren't open. So for now, we're gonna take these for a round, see how it performs, and then we're gonna come out here and do a couple of test digs. We'll go ahead and open the hood up where you can see the setup. You can see where I'm gonna put my hood exits, just haven't got to it. Still the same kit, on 3 kit. Twin 61s, and got the manly rods and pistons in the motor, head studs, just your basic setup. And the reason I want to do away with the exhaust is gonna come up here, do hood exits, and I'll lose like 150 pounds. The downpipes come out, full exhaust, mufflers. I mean, that's a lot of weight reduction. But we were doing some test launches, you can see right here on the ground. Yesterday we were putting some street sauce down, trying to hook, and it wouldn't hook at all. But this is not a very good road at all for hooking. So we've got a little solution for it here in the back. We went and added, you can see the sauce right here, skinny street sauce. And we've got it in a spray bottle here where we were soaking it on the tires. You can spray this on your tires, whatever you want to do. And that stuff, it's like glue, it is sticky. So we were prepping the tires, we dumped some down, did a burnout in it, still wasn't hooking. So we've added about 120, 130 pounds here in the back. Made a huge difference on the launch. It would hook a lot better, the back end would set down. So we're going to be testing that out later too. But for now, let's go ahead and get in and take it for a round. Back on the 85. I ran 93 for a little bit, but I'm back on the 85. Gotta get rid of that traction control. These turbos scream on this kit though. I mean, you can barely brake torque it. I don't know how good it'll carry in the video, but these turbos are loud being up top. We're gonna try about a 60 roll. Normally this thing was spinning up past 100, but we dropped some air pressure down from the tires, put some weight in the back. You see it back in the trunk. So we'll give it about a 40 roll, or actually a 60 roll. There, it actually hooked pretty good with that weight in the back. We're gonna try a 40 roll, see what happens. Got a straight stretch right here, you can see all the burnouts. Really just have to feather the throttle, trying to do a 40 roll, and that's going to be the biggest issue from the dig. Is we know that Evo is all-wheel drive, the Z06 is manual, so they did not want a quarter mile just because of the horsepower this car is making. So it's all going to come down to hooking up and getting out of the hole, because there is not much room to run them down if you spin out. this is why I love turbos so much over the blowers. I mean, the sound these turbos make is insane. You may have seen that little burnout I just did, and you probably heard that little psh, the blow off. Well, it lost all boost, so good thing I'm out here testing the car, and this isn't the actual race yet. If you look down here, below the turbo, look down between there, you can see where that clamp is off right there. Right in between the top, you have to look through the top side there. So we just blew a boot off, or the clamp come off. So I'm gonna get that clamp fixed, and then we're gonna come out here and do some dig testing. We got the prep. We got everything to test it out, so we'll see how it performs. Now here you can see where the boot came off. This clamp here slid off. What I don't like about this is where, this is the on-3 kit, they have a weld right there by that bead. So your clamp can't really tighten down very good right here because there's a weld literally right beside it, and that's where the clamp rides on. So I'm going to get my clamp put on here. It's pretty hot right now. Try not to burn my hand. And get it pushed back up into here. There you go. Get back and I'll tighten it up a little more than last time. See if we can get it to stay. We took the oil off of it and I dried it up, so I think it'll stick. If not, we can always throw a little bit of hairspray on it. Matter of fact, I'll put some hairspray on it right now. So I didn't have any hairspray, but I do have the Screet sauce in here. That's that prep, and you can look on the container here just how sticky that stuff is. I mean, it's like glue. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of the Screet sauce on it, put it in there, and should not have any issues after this. That stuff gets insanely sticky. Get some on the rubber boot. Not what it was meant for, but it'll work. I don't think this one here is going to blow off again. And my hands are getting sticky. That is crazy how sticky that stuff is. And when I put on my tires last time, I was had it on jacks, spraying on the tires, just rolling them. And as soon as you get out here and just grab one, I mean, it was like there was glue on your tires. It was just sticking, throwing it everywhere. And here we got the skinny Screet sauce. Put it up over here in front. That stuff does not smell good. The only thing I care about is if it works though. Here when we were trying to launch, did a burnout. I didn't do a big enough burnout, was part of the problem, but this road just never hooks. It's rough. It doesn't hook compared to like the interstate or the bridges. This road does not hook at all. So we'll test out. Got the 18 here. This has got the Whipple. We'll see how good it digs from here. Take it for a round, just kind of see what it can do. So I'll try to dig. Still the 3875 pulley, the same pulley we've had on it, but it came down to whether I was going to race the turbo car or race this car, and at the time we thought we're probably going to have to race this one because the turbo car's transmission, you know, that turbo 400's been giving issues. So we had decided to go out and mess around with it and see if we could break it, and it wouldn't break, but if anything goes wrong with it while we're testing it some more, we're just going to run this car. We'll pull it down, put race fuel in it, and just end it. We can make 900 to 1,000 horsepower with this blower if we need to, because I've got the pulleys for it. All I need to do is dump some race gas in it with no ethanol, and it'll take it no problem. Now we're about to do a pull here. We're just gonna put it in drive this time, try about 50. You see it's still spinning them. That's just how bad this road is. It doesn't hook for nothing, but we can go out there on one of the 4-lane roads. We were doing it earlier this morning. We could do 60, 70, 80 rolls with the other car and it was still hooking up. So it's a combination of a bad road and gets a lot of power. I figured I'd make this video for you guys to enjoy. I know most of you guys are probably cooped up at your houses or whatever. I know we are not supposed to be out unless we're essential, but we have had a lot of fun testing both cars out. But the turbo car over there, like I said, not hooking out here, but I think on the streets there in Memphis where they run at, it'll hook a lot better. The only one I'm really worried about is that Evo being all-wheel drive. He's going to launch consistently. It's not going to spin, and it's just whether or not I can run him down or not. I think I still can do it, but the C6, Z06, not really worried about that one. I think I can out-launch it and just power it down on the big end. So it'll be a great video. It's all going to be filmed. So stay tuned for that video. Hopefully have it out on Monday or so, as long as the race goes through. So far, everything, they're supposed to be paying the lock-in money today, and we'll get that all filmed. So that's going to be all for today. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.